老子是猴哥，你是猴哥，比两猴哥，让你小猴猴，因为我讲礼貌，很火有好多个人拿着笔。Hello everyone, I'm here in the Nanjing airport with Noam, and we're going to Chongqing today. Now this was a super last minute trip plan that kind of just got brought up by, well, some of our friends, and they were like, hey, you want to go to Chongqing? And Adele and I were like, sure, why not? So we're going to Chongqing this weekend. Well, Adele left yesterday with the others, which was Wednesday night, but I wanted to go to Chinese class because I'm a nerd, so I left tonight on Thursday. And then we're coming back on Monday morning at like 6 a.m., which will be fun. But yeah, so I'll keep you updated. Unfortunately, the view from the plane was not as awesome as I was expecting because it was pretty rainy, but we landed in Chongqing with no problems, and the airport was really cool. Our first morning, we took a little walk around the surrounding area of our hotel. We got a hotel that was pretty much in the center of Chongqing, which was a really good choice because it is an enormous city, for those of you that don't know. The weather was honestly pretty good. It was a bit drizzly, but not raining too bad, and the city is gorgeous. It's just like a bunch of skyscrapers everywhere you look, and it never stops. We went to a little street market, which was super cute and all lit up, even though it was like midday. There was also a lot of really big malls around, which makes sense for China. It's full of malls all the time. On our walk, we ran into this super cute cafe that was like out of the trunk of a car, and I couldn't help but get a coffee because I love coffee, for those of you that don't know. For lunch, our group decided to get a Korean barbecue, which was a super good deal. It was, I think, 70 yuan for an all-you-can-eat buffet, plus fruit, plus desserts. I mean, anything you wanted, they had it. Our next stop was Hongya Dong, or Hongya Cave, which is a sort of temple thing in Chongqing, except it's super modern. It's like 12 stories, it's lit up everywhere, and they have a bunch of tiny little marketplaces inside. As you can tell, it has very traditional style architecture, which is incredible when it's lit up at nighttime. And on top of that, it has a beautiful view of the city as it's located right on the river. They also had opportunities to go on a boat ride across the river, but we didn't do that because it was a bit expensive. And this is the view from the temple, which is just breathtaking, you guys. Chongqing has a nickname, which is the Cyber City, and they call it that for a reason. The skyline is so lit up, it's crazy. While we were walking through the market, we saw that guy who was a drummer and he wanted to play us a song, so we listened to him, but he was not that good in my opinion. Anyway, this is another angle of the view. This one I think is much more impressive. It's just crazy how all of the buildings are lit up and even the bridge. After that, we went on another little walk just to explore, because honestly, that's my favorite part of traveling, walking around and finding places that you never even knew were there in the first place. Hey guys, we got these fries at a street market. What is your rating, Adele?
I'd give it a 6.5.
6.5 out of 10.
I like the spices, but it's not crispy.
I would rate them like a 5. They're not crispy enough. They're not salty enough.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're too small for what we paid.
For real.
That's what I'm gonna say.
To let you know, we're on this street. Beautiful, bunch of food, but like all overpriced because it's a food market for tourists. So like everything is expensive.
It's pretty expensive.
But it's cute.
The vibes are high.
And the other day we were up there drinking some pijiu. It was chill.
She was up there drinking some pijiu. I was in Chinese class.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Hot dog monster.
Today the guys went off and did their own thing the first half of the day, so Adele and I went and took a little walk by ourselves, which was lovely. Hey everyone, we're going into the Chongqing metro, and I shit you not, this is the 4th escalator that we've taken to get into the metro.
Yeah. Third one behind.
3, and there were 2 more.
2 more. They were actually like super long.
Long as
Double behind of this one.
Because Chongqing is very mountainy, like it's a very hilly city.
Yeah.
So you have to go super down to get into the metro.
There is no ground floor. You just keep going down.
Yeah.
And you just keep going down.
Down and down and down. Let's see if there's a 5th.
Holy
shit, you guys. There's a 5th one. Okay fam, we just got off escalator number 6. And I think we're done.
It looks like we're good. We've got ticket. Oh yeah, there it is. Love to see it.
This is the view from the metro. It wasn't super clear because my phone camera isn't that good and the window was dirty. Also, I saw an ad with my favorite Chinese rapper of all time, Gali, so I was super excited about that. Adele and I found ourselves in kind of the financial district, so there wasn't that much to do. There was this beautiful view though of the temple that we went to yesterday and the city. Next up, we got a DD to go see the drone show, except for we got the time wrong, so we missed it. And finally, possibly my favorite part of the whole trip, we got authentic Chongqing hot pot, which if you guys don't know is my favorite dish. Today was our last day in Chongqing, unfortunately, so we took a DD about 30 minutes outside of the center of the city. We found this artist's store and we bought some art from him for a pretty reasonable price. I got mine for 250 yuan. Everything that he had was beautiful. The store was filled with spiders though. After that, we went to a temple, although we unfortunately got there about 30 minutes late and it was closed. But there was this super cute night market that we sort of discovered. It was empty, which was really nice because sometimes the amount of people in China can be overwhelming. They had a bunch of pretty lights, they had singers singing in the various bars, and the view from here, although not quite as breathtaking as the view from Chongqing, was still gorgeous. They had these really cool lanterns set up on the streets, and the night market was also very traditional looking, which was also super dope. We saw a giant claw machine sort of thing and we had to try it. All of the prizes looked super cool, like iPhones and crazy stuff like that, but what we ended up getting was admittedly a bit disappointing. And today was the day that we got back to Nanjing. One of my friends in the dorm has 2 pet birds and I was in charge of bird sitting them for a few days. Birds are my favorite animal. The one on the left is a girl, her name was Roxy, and the one on the right is Manny. He was a guy, but they did not get along very well. Our school plans lots of fun activities for us, and one of the activities that they planned for us was calligraphy class.
This is my final product. This is Adele's final product. This is the teacher's final product. I think he beat us.
So Adele and I signed up and we got to do some calligraphy, which was super fun and very peaceful. I did calligraphy before in Taiwan, but this class definitely was more detailed. He showed us like the stroke order and also the thickness of the strokes, which is really important. It was really funny. After each drawing, the teacher would do a circle around the room and give everyone feedback, and every single time he came to me and Adele, he said that we were doing really good. They even turned the class into a competition, and Adele and I ended up being the winners, tied for first place. So it was a really fun and rewarding experience. Today was the day that I finally stopped being lazy and decided to go on my first run. So I went to the nearby Mocho Lake, which I talked about in a previous video, and went on a run. They have these beautiful swans hanging around the lake, and they're just so lovely to be around. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
都有数，吃不完的火锅又吃起辣来撒。我份辣的太死，不止你说的头大。那如果不行的话，随时过来。